Good day, little legends. Welcome back to Storytime created by George Perellis. Now today, we've got an epic adventure lined up. I'm talking giants, magic beans, and an incredible beanstalk that goes all the way into the clouds. That's right, we're reading the classic tale of Jack and the Beanstalk. Ready to climb that beanstalk with me? Let's go. Once upon a time, there was a poor boy named Jack. He lived with his mum in a tiny little cottage at the bottom of a big hill. Things were tough for Jack and his mum. They didn't have much to eat and couldn't even pay the rent for their little house. Have you ever been in a tough spot like that? Maybe you didn't have enough snacks for lunch or couldn't get your favourite toy. Well, Jack was in that kind of pickle. Jack had a cow named Milky White. She was the family's only source of income because Milky White gave them milk to sell. But one day, poor Milky White stopped giving milk, and Jack's mum told him, "Jack, we've got to sell Milky White. We need the money to survive." Can you imagine how Jack must have felt? His best mate, his cow, was about to go. Oh no! What's Jack going to do? So, Jack set off to sell Milky White. On the way, he met a mysterious old man who said, "Why sell your cow, Jack, when you could have something much more magical?" The man handed Jack 5 magic beans in exchange for Milky White. Magic beans? What do you think? Would you trade your cow for some magic beans? Tell me in the comments below. Well, Jack's mum wasn't too happy when she saw what Jack had done. She was furious. "Jack, you've traded our only cow for a handful of beans," she yelled. In a huff, she threw the beans out of the window, and Jack went to bed feeling sad and embarrassed. But hold on a sec, what if those beans weren't just regular beans? The next morning, something amazing happened. When Jack woke up, he looked outside, and what did he see? A giant beanstalk. It had grown all the way up to the clouds. It was so tall you couldn't even see the top. Can you imagine looking out your window and seeing a beanstalk reaching into the sky? What would you do? What do you think Jack should do? Should he climb that beanstalk and see what's at the top? Jack, feeling brave and maybe a little bit curious, decided to climb. Up, up, up he went. Higher than the clouds, higher than the tallest trees. Can you picture yourself climbing that giant beanstalk? I bet it'd be super fun, but a bit scary too, hey? When Jack finally reached the top, what did he find? A giant castle with a massive door. Jack knocked on the door and a huge, booming voice shouted, "Fee-fi-fo-fum! I smell the blood of an Englishman." Oh no, a giant! What do you think will happen next? Jack wasn't afraid though. He sneaked inside the castle and found some incredible treasures. There was a goose that laid golden eggs, and there was a harp that played beautiful music all by itself. What would you do with a goose that laid golden eggs? I think I'd make a lot of golden pancakes for breakfast. Yum! But wait, the giant was getting closer. What should Jack do? Jack grabbed the goose and the harp and started running as fast as his legs could carry him. The giant chased after him, but Jack was quick. He scrambled down the beanstalk and called for his mum to grab an axe. Together, they chopped down the beanstalk and the giant fell all the way down to the ground. Phew, what a close call. That's one giant problem solved. From that day on, Jack and his mum were no longer poor. With the golden eggs and the magical harp, they lived happily ever after in their cozy cottage. Jack learned a valuable lesson about being brave, making big decisions, and finding treasure when you least expect it. What an incredible adventure, right? Jack was brave, clever, and a little cheeky. And in the end, he saved the day. What's the bravest thing you've ever done? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing adventures. Keep dreaming big, little legends, and maybe one day you'll climb your very own beanstalk too. Until next time, stay magical, keep smiling, and don't forget to subscribe.